Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Akron Zips. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Zips will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On this line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Running with purpose. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Zop were able to bring him down quickly.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Rush set it down to the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Unleashes the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
At the 41-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
The Zips will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up second down.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The Zips will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Brings up third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14, Akron, 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Akron offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. He slings this one deep down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Offense on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's got it for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A quick juke. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Eastern Michigan. 14, Akron, 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
A running play called on fourth down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on third down. Handing off on the draw play. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the Zips lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
1st down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Eastern Michigan 24. Akron.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 12. Set to kick off.
Returner looking to make a play here. Looks like he's going to bring this out. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding space at the 20. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. The Zips hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Akron. Set up with the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Michigan's offense is back out there now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Running back to the ball carrier. Tackle is made at the
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Zips. This offense is still clicking.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
So we'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Akron offense back out there. They're going to run the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying on their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. And the Zips will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
BAT is good, so it's an 11-point lead, 35-24. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. Gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play coming up.
Here we go.
Toss play to the outside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Zips pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Well, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
35, Eastern Michigan. 31.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Zips come to the line to run the hurry-up. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good. So their lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Eastern Michigan, 31.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Michigan offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
slides to avoid the big hit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The offense going with the hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Or it's snapped to the back. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin.
That keeps the score accurate. 42, Eastern Michigan.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick this one away.
This one will be fair caught. Offense comes back out onto the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He'll pitch it. Runs through the defender. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Zip starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he finds the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
We'll try to run it with the option. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, the ball is knocked free. Who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, There's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. They're going to run it. And they've got him. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards. You keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on third and goal.
Here's a run call on third and goal. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Eastern Michigan, 45. Akron, 42.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Akron offense back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, accurate. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.